our third video in our series on footwork, agility, and acceleration, we're going to be doing footwork line drills. Now these are very critical in your development as an athlete because they help to not only develop your neuromuscular system, but they help your body be prepared to make a quick change of direction in an instant by putting your feet and your body in the proper position. For our footwork line drills, we're going to focus on two components, a linear component and a lateral component. Both of these are important, obviously, in sports because we don't just move forward and backward, and we don't just move left and right. So for our first linear motion, we're going to do it like this. Feet in an athletic position about hip width apart, starting with the balls of your feet behind the line. The most important principle on line drills is to make sure that you're not using your heels, you're always maintaining the balls of your feet. Now, the first motion is going to be for me to jump across the line with the balls of my feet and then back. If you notice, my heels are still suspended over the line, but they're not touching the line. They're suspended. So the balls of my feet are doing the work. So when I do this, I'm going to do it very rapidly. Our goal is to achieve 15 seconds. The reason why we do 15 seconds, we don't want to do 30 because it's too long and we can lose our form and technique. We also don't want to only do 5 seconds because we can't achieve that result. So what we're looking for is a quick movement for 15 seconds, and it's going to go like this. If you notice, I'm keeping my body and my torso over the line. My whole body's not coming forward and then coming back. My feet are moving below me. Again. I want to move those feet as fast as possible. That's our first linear movement. Second linear movement is going to find both toes starting behind the line and then alternating feet forward and backwards. So you're going to find your left foot come in the front, then your right foot. Left foot back, right foot back, all in one motion. So it's going to look like this. Okay? I'm going to do that as smooth and as quickly as possible for 15 seconds. It goes like this. My goal is to move the feet quickly, but under control. Now, if I start with my left foot, on the next motion, I need to make sure I start with my right foot. It looks the same, but it's slightly different. So it looks like this. Those are two different neuromuscular controls. We want to make sure that we achieve both to maintain that balance. Now, we're talking about doing lateral movements. For this, I'm going to turn my body so that the line is on the side. I'm going to keep my weight over my inside leg, and I'm going to keep my body close to the line as my feet move underneath me. Okay? So again, I'm going to come across, really quick, really low, and really under control. And then back. Again, to the opposite side of the line. Notice, very little weight on my heels. All the weight's in the ball of my feet. I come back. So all together for 15 seconds straight, as fast as we can and under control, we're going to go back and forth. It looks like this. Lateral, left and right, very important in sports. We don't just work linear, we also work lateral. That's why this is extremely important. Now, for our second and final lateral motion, we're actually going to do a crisscross motion, okay? This is also very important because our body works in several planes, including crossover steps. So, to help us understand how to work this part of the neuromuscular system, we're going to do a crisscross jump. So I start by straddling the line. I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to put it over across in the front, my left foot's going to come across in the back, making sure I get completely across the line. Then I'm going to come back to the original position. Again, maintaining the weight through the balls of my feet. The next one, I'm going to take my left leg, put it in front as my right leg comes behind like this. And then back. So when I put it all together for 15 seconds quickly as I can, but under control, it looks like this. You want to move your body as quickly and as efficiently as possible. If your body is tense and your body is tight, you're not going to achieve the desired result. If your body is loose and under control, you're able to get better and better and better every single time you accomplish this goal, okay? So our goal, number one, maintain the weight on the balls of the feet. Number two, keep the body across the middle of the line. And number three, make sure you're staying nice and relaxed as you complete your motion. This concludes our third video on footwork line drills. In our fourth video, we'll be talking about linear acceleration and deceleration. Now this is the part of the game where you can really apply it to your sport.